In the next few slides, I'm going to talk about our TMA and then uh, through the assignment. As we know that this is our TMA, a training institution has invited your team to build a computerized system to record its courses and students. You have been asked to develop a prototype based on the user specification and the design proposed by your team. The first table, table 1, talking about course table with applied course and course, and there are some attributes as recorded in the table. Table 2, table 2 here is a table for the course offering with the attributes of like course code um, and start date, open for enrollment or not, and current vacancies. Then the third table, which is actually a student table for both local and international student, has attributes such as student number, name, date, register, identification number, and student pass. And then most importantly, in figure 1, it has um, the model for the uh, system that you're supposed to build. I'm going to use the PowerPoint to explain these. How do you go about constructing the actual code based on table 1 to 3 and figure 1. The most important uh, of the thing about the specification, about the system, is the table, is figure 1, where you have shown here is a training institution having course offering students. And student is a superclass having 2 class. Course, a superclass having 1 subclass. And there's reuse by inheritance, which is shown here. This diagram, a empty arrow upwards is the inheritance. As I just now said, student has 2 subclasses. Course has 1 subclass called applied course. Then reuse by composition association is signified by all these errors down here. There's the notion of multiplicity. So here means that it's uh, 1 to 0 and many. Okay, sorry, there's a typo. 1 to 0 slash many. Okay, 0 many. And the same is the relationship for schedules or associational schedules and heads. They all have 1 to 0 or many relationship. Okay, and then the horizontal one, you have the case here pointing this way is many 0, 0 many to 1, 0 many to 1, meaning uh, backtrack. So 1 to 0 many, 1 to 0 or many means that one institution offers 0 or many courses. Okay, and the institution also schedules 0, 1 to 0 or many course offerings. And then the training institution also has 0, 1 to 0 or many students, right? Um, then the here the case of many 0 many to 1 a course offering means that uh, there for for there for the course itself, one course itself, there could be 0 or many course offering pertaining to that course, because you could schedule course or you don't schedule for the course. right? And you can schedule multiple times for the same course, so there are many, many to one. And the relationship between student to course offering is that uh, a student, zero many to zero one, a student may have uh, zero or one course offering. Okay, student may have one or zero course offering because uh, it can do the course offering once, once, uh, that's all at a time, right? It can take up course offering once. Uh, on the other hand, the relationship between course offering and student is zero one to one or many, meaning that the course offering can be taken up by many students, right? So that is what this multiplicity mean. And then notice there's also the so-called assess directions. The first to know is that you can assess the objects from the of the type of training institution to the types of course offering, and students. So the assess is from this class, the object pertaining to this class to the rest of the class. And then also it is from student to course offering. So a student would have access to a course offering object, a student object will have access to a course offering object, and from the multiplicities, you know that a student can have only one, right? There's one, only one here, course offering. And then now we look at the from course offering to student the other way around, then you know that, yeah, we can also assess student from the course offering, and it will be one to many, right? And then the last one is from course offering to course. You can assess course from course offering objects, but not the other way around though. Okay, in this case, there could be many course offering assessing one course object. Okay, many to one. So largely, you will learn more about this in your further course, but since we already have this, you want to bear this in mind because this is related to reuse by inheritance, reuse by composition. You will be able you are required to answer this in the TMA also. Now going into the details that we know the student table, right? We know that here the student table is here. It came from the TMA assignment. Okay, then we know that the student is here. Okay, it has local student as well international student. Okay, so we know that this part of the hierarchy, there's student and so on. And we notice that the international student has a student pass particular attributes here, right? And the rest of the attributes like ID and ID and the student name and student number and day register is all part of the student attributes. And in fact, you should look at it more closely here that the student number goes to here, student number. The name, student number goes to name, student name is a string, and the day register goes to Gregorian character type here, and the identification number, uh, student number uh, is here, and the identification number is here. Uh, okay, the student pass number is from here. down all the way here, right? The student ID is actually from here. Identification is here. Okay, so out of this table, one, two, three, four attributes, okay, is recorded in the student superclass. One, two, three, four, right? And the fifth attribute, because it's only required for the international student, so it's actually uh, is attributes of the subclass. And the attributes of the oth- the other attributes of the subclass are the so-called deposit percentage. One is 50% local for international student, and the other one is 30% for the local student. The deposit is more hefty. But now, actually, you notice that the access from student to course offering is done by declaring an object that can be part of the student attributes. So this denotes, sorry, this attribute itself is not pertaining to this table, but pertaining to the access path. So which is from the student to the course offering, because in when you initialize the objects, you will be declaring also initializing a course offering objects. Initially it's null, but then when it is and the student enroll a particular course offering, then you will be able to fill it in here. So this is denoting the access path here. From student object, you can access a course offering objects. This is what this means here. Okay, next, we know we have, this is the table 2, have the course and applied course. There are two types, right? And we know it comes from here, this part, course and applied course. And there's a class car. Now, there are the four attributes: one, course, title, fees, and durations. Okay, and duration for practicum all come from the uh, the the classes attributes, the code corresponding to the code here, title here, fees, double fees here, duration here. And the practical duration only are needed for the applied course, so the attributes is declared only in the subclass applied course, and applied course is a course. Here, course and applied course are all concrete class. There's no abstract class. Okay. Now, goes into course offering table 3. You know that it has a course code, start date, open for enrollment, and currently vacant or not. It is here, as we can see, relating to uh, all these. Actually, because of the errors, it will be relating to student and course. So it's actually here, but you can see that it will spill over to the course and student class. Okay, so now we can see that the course offering has one, two, three, four, five attributes, and the start date is actually the three attributes is start date, whether it's open or not, and the number of vacancy. All the three are here, three here. For the course, it actually is through the assessment here, because you can see that this assess. The course is can be assessed from course offering, so you need to declare a uh, course type attributes here. And the course type attributes, because the course has the course code, so it will be part of the information here. It will be represented here. So, so that means that course offering will have to have the course initialized first, right? And then the other access pass here from the course offering to student, then uniquely create an array list because here you can have many students subscribing to the course offering. So you need to have a array list here. And you know that at the beginning there could be no student. That's fine. So this is corresponding to this, the access pass. So to provide access pass, then the particular class need to use composition or association to have the class, if it is one, as the attributes, or the array list of that class student as the attributes if it is too many, right? So these are all information that you need to take care of. Then lastly, we are talking about the training institution and all these access paths here in training institution and the access paths here. Then you will see that this offer relationship because it's too many. So you array list of course. You need to provide that as one of the attributes, and also need to provide the access paths from the training institution to course offering. So again, it is too many. So array list of course offering, and then lastly, there's another is array list of student type, which is this part. And of course, there's a init procedure that initialize everything. That's the end. I hope this would help you to understand. In the class, I'm going to go through this one more time, and I will be also actually uploading the template codes for what I just mentioned now in terms of attributes, and you can use that as the template to start your program if you have not, or as a reference. Thank you. Bye.